Thermofix is similar to a non-woven, with the difference that it consists of adhesive fibres, which you iron to the back of the finished embroidery design. Thermofix is available on rolls of different lengths and widths, in the basic colour white. We are going to demonstrate two different kinds of applications for Thermofix. First, with a household iron, then with a heat press. Before ironing Thermofix to the back of the embroidery design, make sure that there are no stabilizer residues left on the back. This guarantees best bonding results between embroidery design and Thermofix. We now place a piece of parchment or silicon paper on the ironing board, and then roughly cut out a piece of Thermofix slightly larger than the embroidery design. Next, we place the embroidery design, wrong side facing up, onto the silicon paper and place Thermofix on top. Since Thermofix consists of adhesive fibres only, it can be placed either way. Last, but not least, we place one more piece of silicon paper on top, making sure that overlapping Thermofix pieces bond to the silicon paper, but not to the iron. Remove remaining Thermofix residues while the design is still warm from ironing, ensuring neat edges all around. The now coated embroidery design is ready to be attached to the garment. We smooth out the garment on the ironing board and place the iron-on emblem over the area we need to stick it to. Then we place silicone or parchment paper on top. We set the iron to cotton or to the highest setting. Then we place it onto the emblem and press down firmly for 10 to 15 seconds. For better results, turn your garment inside out and once again iron the wrong side for about 10 to 15 seconds. This ensures that the high temperature of the iron is applied to both sides of the emblem. If a large number of designs need to be coated, we recommend laser cutting the design. Compared to cutting Thermofix by hand, it saves time, and since it is cut exactly to the same shape as your embroidery design, there will be less waste. Coating of emblems with Thermofix and a heat press works quite similarly. The heat press has already been covered with silicone parchment paper or a Teflon sheet. We smooth out the garment on the heat press table and place the iron-on emblem over the area we need to stick it to. We cover it with a silicone or parchment paper. The heat press is set to 140 degrees Celsius. Close your heat press and apply medium pressure for approximately 10 to 15 seconds.